boy?
What it do, baby?
Yo.
Let me just throw this into my throat hole. You see that? That's cool.
I did.
I love it.
Dude, so like...
Throat yoga.
I just want to get into this already.
Get into it.
All right, man?
You were talking about this before, and I didn't let you talk really too much on the last pod, so.
What? No, I mean, you did.
What are you telling me? Okay.
I talked a lot on the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, people are really
this.
happy that you got to talk with Rusty so much. Like, people are messaging me and was like, dude, we're really glad to see, like, him be able to open up more about the cooking thing.
You know what that means?
What's up? No, I mean, also people are messaging me and be like, why does that other guy talk so much? Yeah. That's you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. If we broke it down. Continue.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
All right. So, no, like, I just got back from another doctor's visit. New doctor's office, everybody brand new.
No.
Nope, different doc.
Damn, that sucks.
Dick doc gone.
Damn. Sad face.
Man. I mean, I'm going back to him, but, like,
God.
you know, I'm always going to go back. You know, once you get that, you always go
once you
back.
have that in your back pocket, that's, I mean, it's pretty much your
long
front
enough
pocket.
To fit in.
It's pretty much
to
your front
his
pocket
back
at that.
pocket.
Yeah, definitely.
Why? Why
to second doctor?
No, I know why I was there. I was there getting an MRI. So,
I thought you had to wait till Friday.
Yeah. That's another thing I forgot. Monday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Friday of last week, they're like, when do you want to set this appointment up? And I was like, ASAP, when do you got?
Which means as soon as possible, if you guys don't know.
Yeah. ASAP as possible is what I said. Confused the lady, but I was like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're like, Monday, we'll do it. And I was like, all right, cool. 3:30 Monday, we'll do it. They're like, no, 5 p.m. I was like, all right, thought you'd be closed by then. They weren't. I'm leaving my house Monday at 4:45. I'm like 5 minutes away, and they're like, yo. And I was like, what's up? They're like, we're just calling to confirm for today. And I was like, I'm on the way. And they said, don't. And I said,
down.
I'm already on the way. And they're like, well, can you do another day? And I was like,
what?
I can do any day. What can you guys do?
Yeah.
You know, I don't have the problem. They said, how about Friday, 3:30? I said, I'll be there. They call me on Wednesday. They said, we're just calling to confirm that you're going to be here. And I said, Friday, 3:30, I'll be there. They said, Thursday, 3:30, you'll be here? And I said, okay, because this is getting to be a lot.
Yeah.
Make your fucking mind up for me.
Yeah.
Okay?
You tell me.
You tell me what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, I go there. And I don't know. What the fuck does appointment mean?
Okay. Hospitals, it doesn't mean anything.
Nope. Okay. But this isn't a hospital. This is a specialty. Care? Nope. This is a one-off building. This is a building that nobody's walking around real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Slow walk? Just normal walking, huh?
That's not even the problem.
Are there people outside?
You're not even close to the problem.
Or the door's locked?
But what does appointment mean? What does appointment mean? Like, you're expecting me, right?
Yeah, be there.
I should be there, right?
Yeah.
You know I'm coming, right?
Wait. So, we're doors locked?
No, I mean, they were there.
Oh,
I
okay.
show up, and I'm sorry. You know I'm coming, right? Right. How come and you heard of a cell phone or a phone, period.
Yeah,
you heard of email.
No, I got it.
You know how people
I don't
communicate,
work at
right?
these places, yeah.
How come every doctor's appointment you go to ever, you completely fill out your complete history, name, birth, your mother's history, 100%. Your father's history, the first girl you fucked, like everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you not know I was coming?
Mm-hmm.
Am I a new patient? No, didn't somebody fucking tell you I was coming over here?
Yeah, no.
What do you think I'm here for?
Yeah.
Am I not supposed to be here?
Yeah. Is this the right building? Where am I?
Why the fuck?
I'm confused.
Why are you giving me so much paperwork?
Yeah.
Do you not have a fucking computer?
No.
Today's not my first day on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with them papers?
Don't
You're going to like photo
shred
fucking copy those into the computer. Where do those papers go?
Shredder.
Yes, but where do those photocopy images go?
You go to the computer.
Where do those images go?
Probably in some trash bin. I don't know, man. They obviously don't go anywhere else.
Fucking save them.
Yeah.
I'm so over
that's what I'm
every
saying.
fucking time
They're
I'm in
not
a
going
new...
anywhere.
Bro?
Yeah. They just copy them. And
Also, anytime I ever go anywhere for the first time, I get it if I have to do it for the first time. Yeah. You don't know who I am, maybe. But also you should. Okay? Because there should be a fucking record. Yeah, guess what? I'm still in my hometown. It's not like I'm in a new town.
Yeah.
I've done this. I've fucked up a lot in my life and had to be in these places.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't understand. If somebody in the medical community could reach out and tell me why y'all so forgetful, please tell me. I'm so fucking tired of filling out all these things. And like, I appreciate you guys for working on me because I'm dumb and I hurt myself a lot. But I thought I forget a lot. What's going on with your computers, man?
I think
it's like they're only good for screensavers.
I think they use them. I think they just don't put. I don't think anybody is like.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get that paperwork over there. You know, I don't think that's been said even like one time probably.
I would hate to bring that idea up for the first time.
Yeah,
because that's gonna
saying that.
That's gonna freeze them.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like,
wait a minute. Yeah, you're telling me.
You ever seen those really old fucking Indiana Jones movies where the dude's face would melt off and he'd become a skull?
That's
You can't say shit like this at a hospital. It's gonna kill them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna understand.
You're gonna pull their heart out, look at it, watch them look at it as it's beating, and then put it back in.
Dude, it's crazy. And these are the smartest people on the planet. Smarter than me. And everyone that's smarter than me is the smartest person on the planet. Okay. And I just don't understand. Also, just to move on from that, have you ever had an MRI?
No.
Yeah. The lady asked me if I had ever had an MRI, and I was like, I don't know, I have a pretty bad memory. And she was like, okay. You would think she would tell me, she was a sweet lady, so this isn't getting at her, but you would think she would tell me, like, you would know.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of hospitals.
It's like a weird fucking thing you slide in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how long an MRI takes?
Yeah, it's like an hour.
I had no idea.
Yeah. And you're not supposed to move, like, at all.
I moved a lot. I didn't know. Okay, so I didn't know some things. So, like, I know x-rays. I've had x-rays done a lot on me.
Yeah.
Where it's like, cocoon, cocoon, and it's that quick. And then you're like, all right, turn, cocoon.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, I think we got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. And you know how loud an MRI is?
No.
It's fucking crazy loud. She gave me fucking studio beats to put on, and she played like fucking, I don't even know what, because I fell asleep. But I was in there like an hour, dude.
Yeah, they're long.
Like, legitimately, it was at least 30 minutes or more. And I did fall asleep. It was just for my wrist, and it was fucking in a fucking, looked like a rat trap. Just had my fucking whole hand, and it was like viced on.
Yeah. She couldn't move your shit around?
It looked like a massive version of the thing that goes on the tip of your finger.
Okay, yeah.
Where it, like, gets your heartbeat or something.
Yeah.
It looked like that, but it took up my whole hand. I was like, this is for a big motherfucker.
It's for that Andre the Giant heartbeat keeper.
I'm saying, dude. So, it threw me, everything about it threw me off. I wasn't prepared for how long it was going to take. I thought it was going to be in and out. I scheduled it for today because I was like, or I didn't actually. But they told me it was going to be today, and they were like, is that good? And I was like, as long as it's 3:30, we got podcast that night. I don't want to have to miss it because I didn't know, like, I know it says appointment, but like I said,
you never know. Yeah.
People don't know who you are. You just show up and it's like it was the first time you ever there. And this gets me off on my second point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you hate it when somebody doesn't value your time?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the hospital with my time because, like, I get it. I'm not important. Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, I'm going to live and die and nothing's going to be said,
Well.
In the grand scheme of things, I'm sure Isaac Newton had, like, the fucking, like, he was probably cheating off somebody else's paper, but we remember him. You know, we don't remember the guy he was cheating off of.
Well,
you know, and that guy was important.
Yeah.
I'm talking about shitty chicken sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But we're making an impact. You know,
where
it's small, but it's an impact.
You know,
and we're doing the things that we can do now.
You're only talking about when we step on ant beds. That's the only impact we're making.
No.
Yeah, because they freak the fuck out when we do that.
Oh yeah, they hate it for sure.
They hate it.
Yeah.
You would think they liked it. They don't.
No, it's actually the opposite of liking it.
Yeah, they fucking hate that shit.
No, I mean, you still got time.
What the fuck was it? Oh.
Value time.
People don't value your time.
Yeah.
And this is like a thing that I want.
You're big on this. You're big on this though.
Dude, this is fucking. Dude, this, I mean, you know me.
Oh, I know you.
And this?
Me?
This is more.
See, me, I know you. And if there's one thing I know about you.
This is more me than chicken sandwiches.
Which is saying something.
Yeah, because chicken sandwiches is
Listen to the last podcast.
Me and fucking
him
are like that, dude.
Fucking, dude.
Yeah, dude, we're fucking boys.
Fucking.
No, dude, so, like, what... This is what I want to say, like...
Say it. Get it out. I'm here.
I feel like... People want to pick and choose when things are important, right? But then they don't, like... Obviously, fucking everybody and their mom listens to Joe Rogan. But one thing I've learned from Joe Rogan that I feel like everybody should learn from him. And it's only because he's prevalent and everybody can watch him. Like, if you have good friends, they should be like this anyways. But, like, playing devil's advocate, even against yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody should be like that. So it's like, what are the pros and cons to your next move? Like, or to a move you've already done. You know? Like... Instead of thinking, like, what is going to work for me? Or what has worked for me? Or this is what I like about it. If someone else is involved in that process of whatever you're doing, and it seems like something going on that is important to them more than it is important to you, it, in fact, should be important, period, to you. If you value what that person thinks.
Yeah.
Like, if, for example, I made chicken every night, and you didn't like that, the smell and the thing or whatever, I should figure out another meal and, like, alternate it or something.
Yeah. Or just find a way to cover up the scent. But yeah.
Or like fucking on The Office, fucking Phyllis wears a certain perfume and like fucking Pam can't deal with it because she's pregnant and she's allergic to it. So she asks her like, hey, I know you really like this musk smell or whatever, but like, can you not while I'm pregnant? She's like, okay, bitch. But you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like, sometimes you gotta like fucking give and take a little bit. And like sometimes you take and you don't realize you're taking so much. And sometimes you need to fucking swing that shit right back and give way more than you feel like you have.
You know, I heard something, like I heard Pete Holmes talk about it in one of his specials. Like he was making a joke about it.
Yeah.
But like he was talking about him talking to like an old married guy or something. And it was a bit, so it was supposed to be funny. But at the end of the day, it kind of stuck with me. It's like he was talking about, you know, he's talking to the guy, and the guy was like, you know, Pete, there's one thing that I've learned about marriage after being married for 20 years or whatever. And, you know, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, whatever it is, but it's like, it's not 50-50, it's 100-100, you know? And that part has always stuck with me because it's like, you don't really, the whole giving and taking thing, right? It's like, you should always be putting in 100%. And I get, like, yeah, some shit goes down or whatever, or, like, you're not in the best place to give all the time. But at the end of the day, like, you and whoever else you're talking about in whatever kind of relationship or friendship or whatever should be trying to give 100% at all times. Whether they can do that or not, you know, that might change. And
that's when your 100's more important than the other person's 100. When they can't give... Like, say in our relationship, like, I need 100 from you. Yeah. And I can't give 100, and I can only give, like, 40. Yeah. I expect or hope that you see that, and you're like, I know he'll give 100 when he can. Yeah.
Well, it's like you're basically trying to, you know, you're both giving 100. You're fucking ripping. You know what I'm saying? But it's evening each other out, right? So as long as you're hitting that 100 mark period, you know, obviously this is in my mind. This is not something that's whatever, but like
this
you're giving 40 or whatever. If I'm still giving 100, we're still hitting 140.
Yeah.
Right? But the moment I drop down to 40 and you're down to 40, it's like, all right, now we've got some issues.
Yeah.
Because we're no longer, neither of us are putting in
yeah.
what we need to be or what we should be.
And that's where I feel like.
And here's another issue of mine. Let me just say this real quick.
Yeah.
I am starting to understand that other people's 100 doesn't look like my 100.
Yeah, and
do you see what I'm saying?
And people will use the love language thing as an example of this. Like, say like our
it's
love
just not
languages are different.
Yeah.
So like somebody will only be able to, they'll like pinpoint you for like your love language being different, but they're not pinpointing your strength. They're only pinpointing your weakness.
Right.
So like, I give you a lot of gifts.
Mm-hmm.
You don't gift me a lot.
Yeah.
But that's my love language.
Right.
That's just how I am personally.
Yeah.
So it's like, it doesn't dawn on me.
Right.
You know, it really doesn't. And I'm just like, this hoodie would be dope on him. Or like, fucking this shirt, or like these fucking tickets will be dope. Like, I just get a thing out of it because it gives you something. I don't know how to describe it.
I understand what you're saying.
I feel like I'm filling your soul.
Right.
Or doing something to bring happiness to your life.
And the material side of it,
soul.
material side of it helps with that.
Yeah. So it's easy because I know like it's an easy thing to do because it's like I know this show is going to mean a lot to him. And if it means a lot to him, it means a lot to me because he means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So but people use love languages a lot. It's harder when it's not love. So like if me and you weren't boys, yeah, I mean, if me and you weren't boys, like, it's easy to say it in a relationship is what I'm getting at. Like, everybody can pinpoint it. Like, say you were with a girl named Bethany or something. So, like, Bethany can always pinpoint, like, oh, Hylton isn't pulling his slack because he's not saying I love you every single day, but I am. Yeah. Well, that's your love language that you say I love you all the time.
Well, but here also, let me say this. Here's another point to this because... I'm trying to play devil's advocate here, right? Because like you might not have the same love language, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like in a real situation where you love somebody, you will understand that your love languages are different, but you will still try to do the things you can to show them in their language, right?
Yeah.
So like, which is an issue I've had where it's like my love language and somebody else's love language are not the same. Specifically when we're not together, right?
Yeah.
And so I find it difficult I've been finding it difficult to try and express in their language my feelings without overstepping or trying too much. Right. So it's new, but the fact that I'm even trying to understand that language and trying to, translate my language into that language, I think is a big deal.
Yeah.
So I think if you really care about somebody and you really care about how they interpret love like that, it's important for you to take a step too. Because you can only put, you can put your love language in all you fucking want.
Yeah.
But they're not going to accept it the same way that you would accept it.
Yeah, because everybody has their own love language or like...
I know we're using love language a lot, so I'm sorry about that, but there's no really other way to put it.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody has their own like way to express it.
Right.
But that doesn't mean the other person knows how to receive it.
Correct.
It's fucking tough. Yeah. It's like, but like I was bringing all that up to bring up that, to me, a big thing in my life and things I value in any relationship, it doesn't have to be like physical or like whatever. It could be any relationship, is time. Time is a big like, I don't know what you would call it if it's not love language, but time is a big language of mine.
Yeah.
Like, and it's based off of people disrespecting my time in the past, like my mom.
Yeah.
And like, it comes from my childhood, and like, I was not shown a very good example of like how to keep time and how to respect time.
Yeah.
So it really burned it into me.
So now that's why you are the way you are now.
Yeah. So like, just an example of that is like the fucking appointment.
Yeah.
I'm here at 3:30. I understand, like, give or take. I didn't fucking get seen till like 4:30, and I wasn't even out of there till like 5 something. But like, I don't know, give yourself some fucking time. Give me a more accurate appointment time.
Yeah.
Like, I get other things are happening. That was just an example. But, like, I just ordered something, okay? And it didn't arrive at the location it was said to have arrived. But it said it did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So now I got to go through FedEx and figure out what the fuck is up. Because it said it was delivered and it wasn't.
And
this
then happens a lot with you.
Yeah. FedEx fucking sucks. No future partnerships with FedEx.
Okay.
Y'all gonna suck
fuck
a nut,
you,
dude.
FedEx.
What'd you say?
I said fuck you, FedEx.
Yeah, fuck you, FedEx.
Sounds like you're saying something else for sure.
No, but they fucking suck, to be honest. But yeah, it said it was delivered. And then 2:42 p.m. Boom. Very important package is delivered. 3:11 p.m. Another very minuscule package is delivered by UPS.
Mm-hmm.
Delivered to the right location, though. And it even says to the right location.
Yeah.
FedEx said to the right location, wasn't. You see the problem there?
Yeah.
Right?
Get your shit together.
So then I talked to FedEx, and they're like, I'm sorry, we'll open an investigation. I was like, thank you. That person was nice. I talked to other people that were living humans in the situation, and one of them wasn't on the same level of importance as I was.
Mm-hmm.
And that bothers me. It's like a lot of money was spent on this thing. And it's important to me. And if I'm important to you, it should be important to you too.
Yeah.
So, like, if you ordered something and it came to the house, you know how you're like...
But this is just another FedEx person?
No.
Oh.
So, you know how you were like, hey, are there shoes at the house? And I was like, I'm not at the house.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, well, when you get to the house, can you check?
Mm-hmm.
And I always send you a picture.
Yeah.
Or text you right away and I'm like, yo, they're at the house or they're not.
Yeah.
That courtesy wasn't extended to me other than like, yeah, it's not here. And I was like, well, can you check with the neighbors? And yes, I will check with the neighbors. This person doesn't know the neighbors very well, which is fine. Just go with more than just yourself. So go with somebody, whoever that could be or may be. Okay. Off all day. That's fine. Do it whenever you want. But like earlier would be cool.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning and then I have to think about this all day and it's a very expensive thing.
Yeah.
So take your time, but like.
But please.
Yeah. So, I mean, I messaged a few times and it's like, yo, I'll check. And it's like,
hey,
yeah, nope, the finger thing. When my finger gets to wandering, my mind has been wandering. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How's that going?
Yeah. And anytime I asked, it was just like short. And I'm like, but anything else we talk about is fine. But when I ask about that, it's like short.
Yeah.
Okay. You see how that would bother me. And the issue isn't that, like, I guess the whole fucking thing is an issue. Like, I appreciate this person, but I don't, like, appreciate the way that they didn't respect or appreciate how it meant to me or what it meant to me. Like, it's important to me. It can be replaced, yes, but we need to find out where that fucking thing is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a time frame thing.
I understand that. I get that for sure. It's just a weird thing, man. Because like I completely understand what you're saying. And I respect what you're saying 100%. Because I would feel the same way.
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm trying to be more understanding of people's positions.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
You know, and it's like there is really no excuse for that. Kind of, I feel like,
to say all that, to say this, I'm expecting them to bring the same energy I am.
Yeah, but some people just don't have that energy,
and I'm wrong for that.
Yeah, and some people.
I say all those things, and I say it passionately, like I'm right, but I am wrong. I shouldn't be so like, because I know if it was me and I was off, and that person had sent something to my place, I'd be fucking up and down the street being
Yeah.
like, who you got?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and that's the thing. That
But that's
goes
just
back
me,
to the
because
back to the how
Yeah.
react differently. And it's it's fucking frustrating. Dude.
It's frustrating.
It's fucking really frustrating.
Because you don't know, it's not an easy.
You feel like, well, because you feel like you're fucking, you feel like you're like doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, oh, this, like, I'm on it, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like just shot the fuck down. And you're like, what did I do? Like, what did I do?
Yeah.
Like, I thought everything was 10-10, you know? I feel like I was doing everything right.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just like, it is a frustrating thing. And it's kind of like a depressing feeling because it's like you feel like.
It is. But then it's also like you should also look at it like y'all, no matter who it is, everybody's brought up different. You know, unless y'all are like fucking siblings and you're brought up in the same house the whole life. But it's like.
Yeah. No,
even
I
then,
get it.
you're still experiencing things differently because your mind is different.
Right. And it's and that's what I'm trying to say is like I'm trying to be more understanding of other people's situations or other people's like whether it be upbringing or attitudes about things, you know, it's just like not everybody is the way I am. Yeah. And I have to accept that. And that's just true, you know. But like I can't expect people to understand and be on the same level as I am just because I'm I'm me.
Level,
you know, I'm me or whatever. Or even if, and that's the thing is they could be completely on the same level, but it's just that the way I express it is different than they do. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I mean, it can be kind of a gut wrenching, like a, not really heartbreaking, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it hurts a little. It hurts different.
It does because like, but it's always like, people talk about like seeing life or seeing love through these rose-colored glasses. You typically are like that whenever you want to believe something is true, even though it may not be. Like, fucking somebody selling you snake oil. So you're looking at it with the rose-colored glasses because you want it to be true. Like, somebody's telling you, like, yo, these crystals will change your life, or this fucking psychic will tell you, or the fucking seasons have changed, you know, fucking Mercury's in retrograde and all this shit. Like, those things you're looking at in rose-colored glasses, I believe.
Yeah.
Which I'm different than them people, so maybe not. But, so, whenever you look at somebody, when you're in love with them, you're like, everything's great. But the moment that they don't bring the same energy you do, you start to doubt that. Which shouldn't be what you should be doing. You should be like, okay, they're not the same as me. I'm doing this because this is how I was brought up. Or like, life has taught me these lessons, and this is how I abide by my lifestyle. Like, this is the rules.
This is what I choose to follow.
Yeah.
And this is why.
This makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But they're not on that level. So, not that they're not on a better level or whatever. Yeah. Everybody's level is different, but it's like they're not on that same page as you because they're on a different book, dude.
Yeah. They're their own book, yeah.
Yeah. And I do feel bad because I was like persistent about it, but I wasn't an asshole or anything. But I was like, yo, like, this is important to me because I'm spending a lot of money on it. And yeah, I don't know. I do feel bad, but it's like.
But you also feel like
the energy should be. Yeah. You see what kind of energy I'm putting in. At least give me like 80% of that or something and be like, yo, I understand how important this is to you. I will get to it, and I promise you it's important to me since it's important to you.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sometimes that's
maybe
too much
I'm harping
to
too much
for.
On this, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I get it, though. Because I feel like
I take pride in doing, but time is important to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you ask me to do something, I do my best to be sooner.
Yeah.
Or like, if I'm going to be at that time, I try to make sure the quality of what you're asking is higher.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I try to make it better than what you're asking.
Right.
If I can. You know, and
some people's time, I feel like, is just not, you know, as important.
Yeah. I'm also older, so I also feel like I'm out of a lot of time.
Yeah. I think that plays a lot into it. I honestly think within the last like couple years, you've kind of shifted. Just seeing it from the outside, just being like, once you hit a certain age, you were like, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying like, you were like, holy fuck, I'm this old, you know. 28.
Dude, I
or
think
whatever,
about death
you know?
more than I ever have in my life, and it's like it was never even a thought back in the day.
Yeah.
I was just like, fucking life is cool. Like, we're doing this today, and that's all. But now, like, sometimes I'll be like watching a show, fucking documentary about something, and it could be about anything, dude. It couldn't even be about death. It could be like fucking dudes changing tires on cars, and I'm like,
That's my favorite documentary.
I mean, it's award winning.
Yeah.
But I'll sit there and I'll be like, what if one day we can't change tires? My fucking heart gets so heavy I can't get up.
No, I hear you.
I remember, dude, I was watching 90 Day Fiancé with Paige, and we were at the old apartment. I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm like directly in front of the TV, and like I get lost in thought, like some meaningless conversations being held on the TV. Paige is hooked. I'm also hooked, and then all of a sudden my mind just starts wandering, and I'm like, oh, one day I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Like, I just couldn't get over that in that moment. That's all I thought about. I was just like, wow, dude, just like, what?
The thought of it is deafening.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
It was such a heavy feeling, and it was so heavy that I had to say something.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm thinking about death right now.
Yeah.
She's like, what? And I was like, I'm thinking about how I'm not going to be alive one day anymore.
Well, it's weird because I feel like at a certain point you like accept the fact, you know? Because I feel like most of the time we're trying to figure out a way to like cheat it, right?
Yeah, but I think
no, it's never gonna happen.
But I think people say they accept it because they're like, that'll be the strong thing to say, bro. Nobody accepts death.
I don't know.
Even the
true.
coolest people are like, yeah, I accept death. You're right. I don't know. You're right. I don't.
I think people do.
You're right.
I really do.
You're right. I don't know. That's fair.
I just, you know.
I just feel like, how can you?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even imagine it, you know? Because, like, I really haven't had that, like, come to Jesus moment where I think about death like that, you know?
Well, I mean, this is what I think. How the fuck can everything just shut off? How do you just stop? How does your soul just stop?
Well, I mean, a lot of people don't believe that. And I think that's why a lot of people accept it.
I don't mean to get like religious or anything. I was just like,
no, I mean, but I'm just saying, a majority of people don't think that is how that works.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, dude, everybody's got to think this thought, regardless if you're religious or not.
Yeah.
You got to think like, what if this isn't the religion?
Yeah.
What if either I'm at the wrong one or it doesn't exist? Period.
It's I mean, look, and I
don't care
how I don't care how religious you are. I don't care if you're a pastor at a church. I don't care, you know, how high up you are or how strong you are in your faith. At some point, whether it's now or it was 10 years ago, you thought, maybe this isn't the religion. Maybe this isn't it, you know? And that's temptation, you know? That's what it is. It's doubt. Yeah. And it's like,
we're on that island, bro.
You also see people that are so strong that realize that, like, well, that do have full faith in the fact that, like, wherever I'm going next is going to be 10 times better than this, you know?
Yeah.
So you could, you know, I don't know. It's it's definitely a scary thought, but I don't know. You're only, what, 40? 42?
It's cold, bro. That's cold. You took a shot you didn't have to take.
I did.
And that just shows your character.
It was a layup, dude.
It wasn't a layup.
I mean, fucking right at the rim.
No, I mean, it was a layup if that hoop was like 1 foot off the ground.
Exactly. I just dropped it in. It was that fucking easy. But no, man, I hear you. I think about it occasionally now, but I just want to make sure that I accomplish things and I don't let things just go. Because I've seen, like, I'm real candid about my parents, you know? Like, I just feel like they let life get them. They let life get the best of them. Like, and they're just like,
I love my parents.
Yeah.
I don't like who they are now, though.
Yeah.
Like, they still have glimmers of who they used to be. And I say that in this manner. I don't mean like they're still good people, but it feels like they have let life jade them and taint who they were.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't see. They seem like they're living governed by something.
Yeah.
Like if before I saw them at 100%, now I see them at like 40% of who they could be.
Yeah.
And they let things as simple as like, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what could you do to make yourself not tired? You could eat better. You could sleep better. You could take care of yourself more. You could put yourself in a better financial situation. You could, there's literally super simple ways their life could be way better.
Yes. Very true.
And those things break my fucking heart. Like,
I get it.
And dude, it could just seeing them really hurts me. And I hate that, but it does. It just fucking, and you know what doesn't help? Seeing you with your parents.
Yeah.
And everybody's got a different thing. And I'm not saying like I don't appreciate my parents or anything like that. And I know y'all go through things too. And I'm not saying that either. But I'd rather my parents be cognitively fully there and be able to take care of themselves. Your parents might be older than my parents. Or it might be negligible. Like, it might be really close.
Yeah. Well,
but your parents are in much better condition than my parents.
I mean, here's the thing.
I'm talking strictly physical at this point right now.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though, is that, like,
also mental, probably.
Everybody's brought up differently.
Yeah.
You know? And, like, they were brought up different than my parents were. I was brought up different than you were. You know? And, like, so you also have to take into consideration, the now, I'm not saying by any means that anything was handed to, my parents or whatever, right? Like, obviously, they worked their shit off for it, for whatever it is, but
they also understood the concept of setting themselves up.
Right. And, and opportunity.
I mean, look at you. Like, you're 22 now, and you're not set up by any means right now, but you have skills that you're building right now that 10 years from now, you'll be set up for 10 years from then.
Yeah. Yeah, and
nobody showed me that.
Well, and
my sister Tiffany, in our life, or in our family, that's been the only person that's done any sort of teaching anyone how to set things up. And that's not by, she's going to hold your hand. That's like, she's leading by example.
Yeah. Dad
didn't show her that. Her mom didn't show her that. My mom didn't show her that for sure because different people. But
yeah. I mean, I get that,
so like it to me from an outside point of view, because that's all I can do is look from my side.
Yeah,
is it looks like you have at least two good examples in your life to follow, whether or not you do what they've done.
Yeah.
They seem like respectable people that you can like kind of mold certain things in your life off of. Mm-hmm. Like your mom, super respectable. Like the way she carries herself.
I mean, I definitely think a lot of who I am is from my parents, but that's because they were good examples, and it's weird because it's like your parents don't have to be those examples.
No.
So it's like, I mean, a lot of shit I didn't learn. I learned a lot from my parents, right? But like a lot of the like maturity stuff and like how to take care of like business type stuff was all my grandpa, you know? Like, and that's just who he was. And I learned from him. So it's like, but don't get me wrong, me and him were very close. So like I was really close in like learning from him. But like your direct parents don't have to be that.
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't have any grandparents.
Right.
I mean, I get what you're saying. It doesn't have to be family
any
even.
Aspect of anything, it's like it could be anybody that could show you how to do that or could,
not be anybody.
Yeah.
You could just see.
Right. And some shit you just got to fucking learn for yourself, know? Like, fuck. I mean, my parents are not super stoked that I didn't go to school, because like that's how it was. Like my parents were like, you're going to go to college, you're going to go, you're going to get a degree and do this shit. And so it's like, I'm kind of the first one in my family to be like, nah, I don't want to do that. Yeah. And just didn't do it. But
I feel like that's your path, bro.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think I've shown them that now.
And like, I think you're good enough to do whatever you want to do because you're mine. You know? I don't... Like, some people need school and not necessarily for whatever they'll learn from it, but from the lessons they'll learn outside of, like, the classroom. Like, they'll go through things that they need to go through in a school setting where there's things to fall back on, like friends and the community and, like... Or there's not, and that's what you're learning from school. Like, yo, I have nobody out here. Yeah. I need to get this shit going. Yeah. Like,
and you know, sometimes things work better for others. Yeah. Different things work better for others. So it's like, I don't know. I think the whole like buckling down and getting it done by myself thing has always worked better for me, and I think that's why I've always done well being away from my parents.
I mean, you know for 22, you're doing pretty fucking great, dude.
I mean, I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's more shit I could do, but, you know, that everybody thinks that. Everybody should think that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you're doing a lot for 22. I mean, what was I doing at 22?
But that's,
I haven't done much.
But again, that's
life,
like,
period.
That was, you know, your point of view versus my point of view, you know?
Yeah.
It's like... I don't know. And maybe it's just because, and I think a lot of it falls back onto the, like, growing up fast thing. Because from 13 or 14, it was like, all right, buddy, you're the oldest guy in the house now, so figure your shit out. You know? So it was like, grow the fuck up or you're getting swept on the rug type thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of it came from, is like, I had to grow up fast and figure it out. And I think that's why I am, why I'm here in this position, or why, you know. And I'm not trying to discredit myself, because obviously, I feel like I've done a lot of good things, but I think that played a huge role in, you know, me becoming the person I am, which was good, but also the worst time of my life, you know. So I mean, it was again a gift and a curse type thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of who you're becoming.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Parts of you suck fucking bad, but
yeah, I mean,
parts that are good, are okay.
Thanks, dude. They're mediocre.
Yeah,
I give them a 4 out of 10.
They're like small ochre,
like 1 to 7. Where
not
we
even
at?
Medium ochre.
1 to 7. Where we at?
I mean, that's a high scale.
1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, how many things are we talking about? 2.
Okay. Yeah, that was quick. What are we talking about?
2. I'm giving you 2. No, you're good, dude. I'm proud of who you're becoming at your age, man. It's a big step at your age. Even, dude, if you were doing what you're doing now at my age, it would still be big. You know?
Well, I mean, what does that step for you look like?
This. Taking this to the next level. Wherever that next level is. Taking jiu-jitsu to the next level. Yeah. Those are my wants and desires for, like, the future of, like, whatever my life is going to be.
Yeah.
It's not going to be in corporate, or I really hope it's not, you know. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure this is successful and jiu-jitsu. I would love for those things. And I would love one day for comedy, but just right time, right place.
Yeah.
For that, for me.
Well, I mean... Yeah,
it'll happen, bro. I believe
it will. But I don't know what I'm trying to say. What I don't want you to do is get discouraged about it because it's not happening fast enough.
Dude, I haven't.
What I'm saying?
I mean, I know it's slow.
I know, bro. it's very slow. I mean,
dude, if I was gonna get discouraged, it would already happen.
Slow-mo.
This is fun.
Yeah, no, I get that.
To me, that's why it doesn't matter how slow this goes.
Right. Okay. I just, it's just, sometimes it's just like, man, you gotta fucking suck that shit up and ride the train, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might take forever, but at some point,
I don't think that'll ever be an issue to me as far, because...
Well, because I know how eager I understand how eager you are for this to be, like, it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want you to start taking away from other places or something like that, because...
Well, the reason I don't think it'll be like that with this is because I enjoy doing this, and nothing's came back to me on it yet.
Yeah.
But this fills my cup. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's nothing paying it back, but you're still...
Yeah, nothing financially has come back our way, right?
Yeah.
But my cup that I need to fill up here fills up every single time.
Yeah.
So until that goes away...
You're not...
If the cup goes away, I'm not even fucking worried about the money.
Yeah.
Or whatever the future could be in this. Obviously, I'm not doing it for the money. That's why I say the fucking cup thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if your cup fills up, that's all that I'm worried about in anything that I do. Like, jiu-jitsu fills up my cup every day.
Yeah.
This fills up my cup every recording session. Like, every time we hang out, fills up my cup.
Yeah. I wish you guys could see some of the not recorded
shit. Some of the shit we fuck around with. Yeah,
Kitchen Talks, dude. We're going to come out with a second podcast called Kitchen Talks where I'm just going to cook and we're just going to fuck off for like 30 minutes.
It should just be called like Chop It Up.
Chop It Up.
Hey.
If you fucking take that, I shit you not, I'm going to be pissed. Bleep that shit out. I don't even give a fuck. Skirt. Yeah, dude. No, I understand. I get where you're coming from on this whole like love language / time thing. Like I totally understand. So, and I love the fact that we can talk about shit like this.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like I really do because I feel like I don't talk to a lot of people about it.
I was telling a very manly friend of ours the other day. I was like, "Hey, man, not popular, but I love you."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, that's all good, bro. I love you too."
Yeah.
I was like, people don't say it enough, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people wait till it's too gone, you know? Like, somebody's dead or something, and they're like, man, I love that guy.
Yeah.
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. I mean, what do I got to hide, bro?
Yeah.
Not even hide, but like, what, like...
Dude,
I tell all my homies I love them.
I posted that picture of my toenails being done, and our buddy Frank was like, bro, that's why people think you gay. And I was like, dude, let people think what they want to think, bro.
Whatever, dude. Who you trying to press?
Yeah.
What's up? I don't give a fuck anymore, dude. Whatever.
Well, we'll let this one go, but you fill up my cup, bro.
You fill up my cup, man.
Hey.
I love you, dude.
I love you too, broski.
All right, well... Us low energy sad boys are gonna get the fuck up out of here. We thank you guys for hanging out for this therapeutic session.
Hey, thank you guys for filling up our cup, bro.
Yeah, y'all stay filling up the cups, man. We love you guys. We're getting the fuck up out of here.
Yee.